She's clearly doing this because she's trying to prove to the mainstream media, because now they're starting to talk about this whole birth being fictitious coming from Meghan. So she's trying to put out there to the haters, look, it is me giving birth. See, I'm in the hospital dancing like a skank.
She's got form for strapping on baby bumps.
There's something very wrong with that shape, in my view.
I think they split within 12 months.
Developing today. It was the slut job that ricocheted around the world for all the wrong reasons. Meghan Markle believed that she would finally put to rest the ongoing and, I believe, very accurate speculation that she had been wearing a moon bump, given that if these children were not born by Meghan Markle's body, then they are unable to sit in the line of succession, the royal line of succession. We're talking about Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet, of course. Then this video. And let's take a look at some of it, because this video has horrified so many, because Meghan quite clearly here is in some type of moon bump. This is not a natural body position. That's before you even get to the fact.
Ooh, honey, she was never supposed to speak. Never. But guess what? The woman behind Meghan Markle's pregnancies, she's stepping forward and she's not holding back. And let me tell you, she's about to blow this whole fairy tale sky high.
Is that a real baby bump, or has she strapped it on? Because
weird.
She's got form for strapping on baby bumps.
So for years, whispers followed Meghan's baby bumps like shadows. People had questions. Things didn't add up. But now, oh baby, now it's not whispers anymore. It's a scream. A woman, only known to us as DL, is dropping the kind of truth bomb that could send Buckingham Palace into DEFCON 1. She's not claiming to be a surrogate. She's saying she is the surrogate. The one, the actual mother of Archie and Lilibet. DL says she was handpicked, yes, handpicked, by this elite hush-hush California agency. Her job, carry the babies, keep silent, disappear, just like that.
Video of her in the hospital room, apparently getting ready to give labor to this child, Lily. Now, first of all, there's a few things I have to say about this video, okay? Looking at this video, the first thing that comes to mind is that stomach is too big.
DL swears she lived in complete isolation. No phone, no visitors, not even casual contact with the outside world. Just a cold, clinical schedule of checkups and carefully monitored rest. While Meghan was out there in designer gowns, showing off her glow and holding her bump like royalty, in every photo op, DL says she was locked away, swelling with pregnancy while the cameras clicked for someone else.
So what do you think as you see it? I think
there's something very wrong with that shape, in my view. I don't know, look, I'm mesmerised, but I'm kind of sick. Do you know what I'm thinking? I'm glad the Queen is no longer with us, because, oh my Lord, how she would be.
While Meghan was having cozy chats with Oprah and sipping tea, DL says she was the one in labor, bleeding, cramping, delivering royal babies in total secrecy. The deal was brutal. Stay quiet, take your check, vanish like a ghost.
Those images, it's so undignified. I don't know, call me old-fashioned, but I'm finding that quite uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable. I don't think, because she's done this before for photos.
But now, DL is done being used like some backstage prop in Meghan's grand royal performance. She's stepping into the spotlight, shaking but bold, and what she's saying has Buckingham Palace absolutely trembling. She's not staying hidden anymore. She's the woman who could burn the whole royal stage to the ground.
I don't think that is a real baby bump. I think
way too big. It's way too big.
And sort of too low.
Remember Meghan's pregnancies? Oh, they were just too perfect, too polished, so mysterious. There were no hospital photos, no chaos outside the Lindo wing, no smiling doctors on the stairs. Nothing. Just a weird little press release. Archie is here. Wait, what? Wasn't she just pregnant yesterday?
Comes out with this video of her in the hospital room, apparently getting ready to give labor to this child, Lily. Now, first of all, there's a few things I have to say about this video.
Then Meghan stepped out into the world, slim, glowing, walking like she just left yoga class, not the maternity ward. Social media lost its mind. She's magical, they said. She's a goddess. But others, they noticed something was off. The waistline, the energy, the timeline. And the whispers started swirling.
Looking at this video, the first thing that comes to mind is that stomach is too big. It's too big. I showed it to my husband and he was like, it looks like she's giving birth to triplets. And I'm like, yeah. Whose belly is that big?
And then came the video. Meghan, mid-interview, sits down and, what is that? Her bump folded. Not like skin. No, like foam. Hard creases. The internet went wild. It's a moon bump. It's fake. Royal defenders screamed conspiracy. But let's be honest, something wasn't right. DL says this wasn't paranoia. It was rehearsal. She claims Meghan wore prosthetic bellies. Custom silicone molds for each trimester. Every photo, every wave, every hand on belly moment was like a scene from a movie.
Birth being fictitious, coming from Meghan. So she's trying to put out there to the haters, look, it is me giving birth. See, I'm in the hospital dancing like a skank. I couldn't believe I saw her dancing like, I'm sorry to call her that word, but she is. You're a duchess. Who does this? Who behaves like this?
Then came Archie's birth certificate, and oh wow, Meghan's name? Nowhere, gone. Instead, Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex. What?
Supposedly pregnant. Sit your Duchess of Sausage butt down. What are you doing? Dancing all provocatively, supposedly pregnant in that big fake looking bump. I'm sorry, it doesn't even make sense.
Meghan said the palace made her do it. The palace pointed fingers right back. But DL, she says, nah, this wasn't some oopsie on a form. This was intentional, legal smoke and mirrors to protect a secret so huge it could shake the monarchy itself. She never gave birth, DL claims. And she's got the paperwork, ultrasounds, contracts, even emails between Meghan's lawyers and the surrogacy agency. Yes, receipts.
Repeatedly telling us that they were escaping the United Kingdom because they wanted privacy. They hated the press. They hated everything to be involved in the intrusion in their lives. And then they had their little children and the feral children, and they left them with the chickens. And all she does now with her jams that are crap is...
The deal was clear. DL gets paid and vanishes. But Meghan, she wanted more. She didn't just want babies, she wanted the image of motherhood. And now that DL is speaking, the legal threats are flying. But DL's not backing down. She's got the goods and she's ready for court. This isn't tabloid drama anymore. This is about to be full-blown litigation. And if this all holds up in court, Meghan's fairy tale crumbles. Boom. DL says this goes all the way up to Harry, that he visited her, that he even wrote her a handwritten thank you letter, which means he knew. He wasn't just caught in the middle, he was part of it. And that changes everything.
We're playing it. She's waiting for she's twerking with the baby to try and make the baby come. This is to induce Elizabeth's birth. She's dancing in front of the camera. Oh God, it looks like a lap dancing club with pregnant women. He's also dancing in front of the camera.
This isn't just scandalous, it's royal chaos. The monarchy is built on bloodlines, honey. Titles, power, inheritance. All of it depends on birthright. If both royal babies were born via surrogate and that was kept from the crown, you better believe we're talking the biggest royal cover-up since Edward VIII quit the throne. Legal teams are panicking, crisis meetings are happening behind closed palace doors. This isn't just a PR fire. This is a constitutional meltdown in the making.
I think that they're going to do another reality show. I think that they are going to have to break down and continue to spill, because I don't think that any of their commercial ventures are working. But this is not the way. This is not the path. I think she's being completely destructive to her own brand.
If DL's claims are true, and let's be honest, the receipts are adding up, then the public wasn't just misled. The Queen was misled. The Commonwealth was misled. You were misled. Every taxpayer funding the royal fairy tale, fooled. And Prince Harry, he's not walking away clean from this. DL's story isn't a pebble tossed into the pond. It's a full-on earthquake. And from Meghan and Harry's side, not a peep. No Instagram clapback, no how dare you press release, not even a whisper from their usual friendly journalists. Silence, deafening, awkward, scream in the void silence.
Media, because of basically their woke narrative fits in exactly what the mainstream media wants to portray.
Social media, honey, it's on fire. Meghan stans who once hailed her as a second Princess Diana are deleting tweets. The influencers who used to hang off every word she spoke, ghosted. Even the Sussex-friendly media outlets are walking on eggshells right now because no one's asking, is it true anymore? They're all asking, why hasn't she denied it?
People who criticize them are, in our kind of bubble, really. You'd be amazed.
In the world of royal PR, silence is not strategy. It's panic. Meghan, who built her entire public persona on being bold, brave, and breaking taboos, is now hiding. The woman who told Oprah, I couldn't stay silent anymore, is silent. And it's not just the public who's noticing. The trust is unraveling.
When you said that we were going to be discussing this, I checked up what it was all about. And actually,
behind the scenes, total meltdown. Harry, the once cheeky, charming, unshakable prince, is reportedly lashing out. Staff members getting yelled at. Old friends cut off, and Meghan, according to insiders, he's begging her to say something, anything. But Meghan won't. Why? Insiders say she told him admitting it makes it real. Instead, she's huddled with lawyers and PR advisors scrambling to control the narrative. The couple, allegedly not even sharing a bed right now. Separate rooms, separate minds, separate futures. Harry's spiraling. Meghan's in full-blown damage control. And DL, oh, she's just getting started. She's got lawyers, she's got documentation, and now she's saying yes to a DNA test. This is war. DL's not just whispering behind the scenes, she's ready to go on record, under oath, in public, on TV if she has to. She's got proof. Ultrasounds, agency records, hospital files, legal documents, and yes, even delivery room records. That test, it could shatter everything. If DL's DNA matches Archie and Lilibet, it's not gossip anymore. It's fact. And that would mean Meghan and Harry built their royal image, titles, deals, documentaries, books, on a lie. Imagine it. His Royal Highness, gone. Succession rights, pulled. Netflix deals, dead in the water. Public funding, frozen. The palace's polite silence turned into a constitutional panic attack. Behind the gates of Buckingham, insiders say contingency plans are being drawn up. Quietly, secretly. Plans to distance the monarchy from Meghan and Harry without causing full-scale public revolt. They're terrified of what the truth will mean. And Meghan, the brand she built, feminist, activist, champion of maternal strength, it's crumbling. Her motherhood-centered Netflix episodes suddenly feel awkward. Her speeches on maternal resilience, suspect. One of her former stylists even hinted not everything was as it seemed back then. And now all those once gushing blog posts about her maternity wardrobe, gone, vanished. The silence isn't just suspicious, it's strategic. Palace aides now say that back then, pregnancy questions were straight up banned. You ask, you're out, one insider revealed. They weren't just curating Meghan's image, they were controlling it. And now, the control is slipping. Let's talk about what this really means. Meghan's glowing image, breaking traditions with grace, rewriting royal rules with charm. That's collapsing under the weight of one woman's voice. And DL? She's not claiming this because she wants fame. She's doing this because she was erased. This isn't about race. It's not about the media. It's about truth. Meghan and Harry position themselves as victims. Victims of cruelty, racism, outdated institutions. But if DL's story is true, they're not victims. They're architects of deception. And you know what's even darker? At the center of this drama are two innocent children, Archie and Lilibet, born into a world of royal fantasy, unknowingly part of a lie too massive to contain. If Meghan and Harry orchestrated this knowing what they were doing, they didn't just fool the public, they exploited it. And now the royal machine is running out of time and options. Remember when Harry said they wanted privacy? But they've been chasing spotlights ever since. From interviews to books to their Netflix empire, they've put their every move out there for profit. And now that things are imploding, they're silent. You can't have it both ways. Gossip? This isn't gossip anymore. This is history in the making. If DL's evidence holds, the entire foundation of Harry and Meghan's life falls apart. Their titles, their fame, their children's status, all of it. DL has cracked open a truth the palace would have done anything to keep buried. But truth has a way of rising, and it's rising fast. What's chilling is what we're not hearing. No denials, no lawsuits, no public statements, nothing, just silence. And that silence is screaming. As we wait for those DNA results, the palace grows darker. The stage is set, The players are frozen. The lights are dimming, because if DL is telling the truth, the final act will be brutal. What started as a fairy tale love story will collapse into the most jaw-dropping royal lie in modern history. And this time, the world isn't turning the page or clicking away. This time, the world is watching and listening, because the silence may be deafening, but the truth, it's louder.